over, but you're not glad it's over.
I'm glad it's over. I watched every episode, but I'm glad it's done.
You hated it. Hey, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special holiday edition of Off the Cuff. I'm your master of ceremonies, Tony Perkins.
Goodness.
Tony.
Joined, of course, by the lovely Sarah Fraser from DC 107.3. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you guys?
You're
Doing
lovely.
great.
Thank you,
Happy
as are
holidays
you.
to you.
Thank you so much.
And the man, the myth, the legend, Gary Stein from the Tony Perkins Show featuring Gary Stein podcast.
You
How
almost
are
forgot where I was from.
No, I would never forget where you're from. And happy holidays to you.
Thank you to you.
Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah's probably over by the time this is airing. Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate, we got it all
Whatever
covered.
you do,
Yeah.
make it a good one.
Yeah,
That's
thanks for
right.
joining us. And we are celebrating the holidays here.
Are
Look
we?
what we have.
Well,
yeah.
our great producer, our executive producer, Jeff Guy.
It smells like popcorn.
Sparing no expense.
Yeah, he got us the classic Claxton fruit. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Gary, don't mess with me.
Oh,
That's
man.
not good.
Gary, let this be a warning.
What? I haven't done anything yet.
This looks impossible to digest.
Well, can we see?
No.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not going to try it.
Oh,
Tony,
you
come
know.
But we thank you. We also have our eggnog. Now, do you like eggnog?
No.
No. Do you like eggnog?
Oh, yeah, I like a little. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd prefer if there's something else in it.
But look at the glass. This is not an ethnic glass. This is not for my people. Watch. Look at this. There's no place to know.
It needs a little divot there.
There's no place to go. I can't.
Yeah, he can't get it in.
I have to drink with my head back,
yeah.
and then I might choke. It's not made for Jews.
one-
It isn't. It is not. We need Jewish glasses.
Well, where do we get the
glasses.
Jewish glasses,
Next time,
Gary?
Jewish
Jewish glass store. Look
Why
at
did
this.
anyone think of
I'm
that?
not a.
I'm stuck here.
Yeah, we need. Wait, so you got to show. That's funny. That
Oh
is
my
funny.
God, Gary.
Yeah, you just need a little cutout. We can sell that.
You know what? Let's market that.
I've never been an eggnog fan.
No.
I used to, holiday traditions. My mom would buy eggnog, and we would have to have a little sip every Christmas season. I think Christmas Day
Why
or
did
New
she
Year's.
make you?
New Year's.
Why'd she make you have a sip?
Because it was a tradition, I guess. Although she started the tradition, so
If you didn't have a sip, would she hit you?
yes, but that's a sad story,
Okay,
Gary.
we won't go there.
No, she did not.
No,
she did
I know
not.
his mother. He never got hit.
no,
He never
no,
got
no.
hit.
Oh, good clarification there.
Right. What else we have? Behind me, we have the Christmas tree, which is a special Christmas tree. Our executive producer brought it in. It is actually a family heirloom of some sort.
And there's an optical delusion going on here
Optical
because that
delusion.
tree is bigger than the tree at Rockefeller Center.
Yeah.
This is
As
here
we're
on the
shooting it
set.
from a distance,
yeah.
you can't tell.
No.
What else? Oh, now you were telling us about this trend. Now it's not a trend; it's another tradition. Elf on a shelf. We have an elf on a shelf.
Elf on a shelf.
Is it like Finding Waldo?
That is not the elf on the
No,
shelf. That
it's-
was Mark.
Sure,
That was a
lot of-
larger elf.
Go back to Mark for a minute, though. He looks like he got. Can we see Mark Sargent for
Oh
a
my
moment?
God, poor
He could be
Mark.
an elf. You put him in the right
And
suit.
you know what? Look how earnest he looks to get good shots.
Actually,
Doesn't
he looks. Oh yeah, that's a bad look. Go back to the elf on the shelf.
You would be an awesome elf. Honestly, I love it. Everything you've got going on, the hair, the shirt,
Yeah.
I love it.
So anyway, we do have the elf. The elf is sitting on the camera there. Steve, can you show the actual elf? And this is a tradition. I was not aware of this, but
No.
tell us how this works.
So the elf on the shelf you do leading up to, parents usually do it leading up to Christmas, and it watches the kids and is supposed to report back at night to Santa.
Right, right.
You know, so you put it around the house
Got
and
it.
the next
So,
day.
yeah, and the kids, it's for young kids, so they're like, oh,
Yeah,
Santa's watching.
And of course, and the elf on the shelf reports back to Santa, and it has a catchy little song. You know, I'm sure you guys have heard. The elf on the shelf is watching you, watching you, watching you.
No.
Do we have to pay for the rights for that now? Don't sing that again, okay? Please don't. I'll pay you to not
Very
sing that
creepy.
again.
This could be a horror movie.
But again, this sort of goes back to the fact that this glass doesn't work for me. We don't have elf on the shelf because Jewish people they don't really believe in Santa Claus. So there's a lot of elf envy, and two people came up with a Kickstarter project,
I love this.
and they came out with Mensch on a Bench.
It's so
Mensch on a bench.
Mensch
good.
on a
Well,
bench.
that would make sense.
And apparently it's doing pretty well. I think they raised $22,000 for
Oh,
the
they're,
project.
oh my goodness,
And-
you're
and
serious.
I am
Mensch on a
serious.
bench.
And so now you don't want this to happen on the holidays where there's competition, but Mensch on the Bench is going to try to give Elf on the Shelf a run for his money.
Mensch on a
That's
bench.
great.
Yeah.
I love it.
I haven't really.
we should put this.
I was raised as a Catholic. Tell me
Yeah.
what a mensch is.
Oh, good question.
What, a mensch?
A mensch.
A mensch is a good guy.
A good guy.
A mensch is a good person.
He's a mensch.
He's a mensch. He did a
Okay.
menschy thing. He's like, he did the right thing. He's a real mensch. That's a compliment.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's good.
Okay,
That's good.
okay. Mensch on a bench. All
We
right.
are
Yeah.
crossing boundaries
We are-
here. It's
No,
all about the
we're
holidays.
making connections,
Making
Tony.
connections.
We're connecting.
It is what it's about.
Can I talk about how we are continuously dissed as Jews?
Oh.
No, listen. We have a lot.
That'll go over
we
well.
have a lot of
I'm gonna give
Jewish
you 20
fans
seconds for this.
watching the show.
Yes.
So this is what I went out to get a very lovely menorah to sort
Yeah.
of share with all of you. This is the menorah motherboard. Why do we? You know what? If it wasn't a gimmick, would we not
that what
buy
it's
one?
called?
It's called. And look, you can light each candle separately by
that's good.
flipping switches on the back.
No,
and,
no one would really
and
use that.
I think.
Oh, I love that.
Well,
is
you like
great.
it because you're not Jewish, but for I can't
Yeah,
even
it's not
light them
nice
in
enough.
order. And
Yeah, oh, look at the control. Oh my goodness, you're right. You have to do individual controls. Look at that control panel. Where is it? Right
That could
there.
be the tiniest control panel
That's
I have
amazing.
ever seen.
So we got
Me
everything
too.
covered. Yeah. Let's move on to holiday. Okay, this is one of the things at the holidays. Holiday cards, the Christmas cards, Hanukkah cards, whatever it is you get. And now we're taping this show a week or so before the actual Christmas. You're watching on Christmas or New Year's, but we tape before. At the time of the taping of the show, I had received 2 Christmas cards. That's it. 2
You
Christmas
might want
cards.
to block out their address
Oh, yes,
too.
yeah.
You know what? I haven't gotten any holiday cards yet.
You haven't?
No, and we
You
used to get
haven't?
we used to get a ton. Are people just
Yeah.
writing less now? Are they?
They're moving to the e-card. I find no matter how pretty and well done the e-card is,
Yeah.
I think it's lazy. It's not tangible. It's not something you can
Wow.
hold. It's
I mean,
not.
you're right. You read it, you say, oh, that's nice, and you delete it.
Well, I don't really like when I get a birthday e-card, but I
Yeah.
also don't like just getting birthday wishes on Facebook. I want thousands of people to write to me on my birthday and buy the stamps.
It's all about the stamps for you.
It is. Sometimes in the Christmas cards that I've gotten, and maybe I won't get it this year, I have a cousin who writes like a clever newsletter.
Oh, this is.
Do you get this?
I get.
We get 'em.
Yeah. Do you get them?
Yeah.
I get 2 a year from particular people. Yeah. It's a long. Sometimes it's like a book or a newsletter.
Yeah.
It's like a family newsletter. Sometimes with headlines and everything, updating you on what everybody in the family did during the course of the year.
Now, my cousin
Do you
calls
like
it
'em?
the Something Gazette.
Yeah.
And do I like it? You know, it's all about the minuscule things that happen during the year that I would never share with people. It's like Judy got straight A's and is a high school senior,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
great because before she goes off to Harvard, she has a great internship. And I think I don't
brag
care.
I think they're great if you're sending them to your family, but I wouldn't send it out there. Like we send out maybe 50 or 60 Christmas cards every year.
Right.
And yeah,
That's
yeah.
so
Am I
nice. Good
getting
for
one?
you.
You get one from us, right?
I do.
Yeah,
It's the
I
only
do.
one he got.
Yeah, apparently.
That was it.
but I would not send. You know, if I were going to send a letter like that, I would send it to maybe 15 people who are close family who I think are interested. I wouldn't send it to everybody. The ones I get are from people that I barely know, and the people they're referencing I don't even know.
Okay, here's all you need to do about this. When you get these newsletters, just write back to them, Dear John Smith, it's called Facebook. Okay? Everybody puts everything on Facebook. Why the hell are you writing a newsletter all year?
So even if their name isn't John Smith, just write that.
You want to stop those things from happening? Send them you know what? Everyone
Yeah.
that sends you one of those, send them a fruitcake
That
back.
you know what? That's payback.
Although this is like
time to move on.
Time to move on? Oh, yes, Jeff.
Oh, certainly,
is
Jeff. That's our
Let's hit
executive
the break.
producer.
well, okay, all right, we're going to go to the
VP
break.
Jeff G.
Man, he's a nice guy.
He is,
but
until he gets in the booth.
comes off rather curt. Coming up in just a little bit on OTC. First of all, tweet us at #OTC. We're going to talk about holiday music, and we're going to talk about holiday fiascos.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
boy,
can't,
can't wait.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Gary, the elf on the shelf.
Long distance